If you clicked on this video, congratulations! You get to see my beautiful face. And do you like the hat? Y'all like the hat? I'm doing a little bit of a switch up. I'm trying to channel my inner Spinelli from Recess. That's a really good show. If y'all haven't watched it, highly slept on. Speaking of Recess, do the children still do Recess? Like scrolling on TikTok and doing dances, I guess, does that count as Recess? Like, do y'all play? Do you know what a playground is? You know the merry-go-round? No? All right. Welcome back to YouTube channel, guys. Thank you guys so much for coming back. So, I didn't want to make this video because I don't understand it, but it's time that we talk about it. Stan Lee, and I'm not talking about the GOAT Stan Lee. Rest in peace to the boy Stan Lee. I'm talking about these goddamn Stanley Cups. Stanley Cups, I don't get it. It looks like a big butt plug in my mind, right? And maybe I'm bugging, but that's a lot of push and pee. That's a lot of heavy weight that we're carrying for water. And you know what? Here's my other thing. You carrying that big ass cup and shoving it in my face, taking a picture, doing a montage, and every other story in your Instagram story, doing TikToks, doesn't mean that you're actually going to drink the water inside the cup. That's because I swear all of y'all are still dehydrated. You just wasted $60, $70 to look cute. I've been seeing up and down my timeline, specifically the pink Stanley Cup. That's a collaboration from Starbucks and Target. Starbucks is inside of Target. So it's two of the... It doesn't matter. I feel like Stanley Cups are like back in the day. And when I mean back in the day, I mean 1950s, 60s. Not a great time for me, personally. But for the other girlies, the stay-at-home moms that wanted to, you know, take care of their children, be domesticated, and still want to have their sense of independence. Back then, it was salad tossers, throwers, that, you know, you would sell to your girls and have a little tea party. I feel like these are what the Stanley Cups serve as now. You guys are buying them up and trying to do an upsell on Facebook. A $40, $50 cup that you're trying to sell to me for $100. We're having watch parties. We're having group activities of just sitting around and clanking for a water bottle. Send help. In order for me to understand the craziness of the Stanley Cups, I took it upon myself to do some Googles and some research. Maybe if I do some reading and comprehension, I can understand why we're shedding tears and blood over a tumbler cup that holds liquid. After the company's founding in 1913 by inventor William Stanley Jr. William, I don't think you understood the greatness of what you held. He probably just said, you know what? I want to make money. Why not a cup? That sounds like a great idea. Little did he know. The niche that the brand originally found was primarily among men and those who frequented the outdoors. The company's classic thermos was used by pilots in World War II. So you have somebody's great-grandfather that done sacrificed their life for you to fight another 40-year-old woman inside of Target with Crocs on over a tumbler butt plug of a cup. That's a disservice of service. Now, there is some controversy regarding Stanley Cups because of this collaboration with Starbucks. So essentially, Starbucks is funding the war that's happening in Stein with Izod versus Stein. And because Starbucks is bleeding through money, along with McDonald's, a lot of people are pushing forward, marching on for the justice and the rights of people in Stein, as you should, girl. You know, as all of y'all should, which is crazy when you showing yourself like that in the store and you got people real life fighting for their lives back in Stein just to make sure that they actually have food, water, shelter, a place to stay, a home, a place to call home. You know, and not be cleansed or pushed out with nowhere to go. Ain't that crazy? They said the lattes obviously weren't doing it. Y'all did it for like a week, you know, when people like to protest for funsies. Decided to stop, you know, drinking a latte here, buying in, a $5 cake pop there. But they said, you know what? We got you. Remarket and rebrand. Here's a cup. It's sparkly and pink. Don't worry about it. You know, and darker shades of red is being shedded all over while you decide to fight Jenny and her daughter April over who's gonna get the pink cup. Ain't that something? Whew. America, the land of the something. I want y'all to check out this video though of how serious it is out in these streets if you decide you want to walk up in Target and get anything and you just so happen to be in the mall with a bunch of moms waiting for a cup, hot, fresh, and ready off the shelves, babe. Hey, yo.
You're a fucking loser.
Stupid. Get him! Get him! Stop him! Stop him! Stop him! Stop him! Yeah, stop him! I didn't touch him. I didn't touch him. Stop him!
I just want to stop and rewind real quick. This is the joy of what I feel when I get my direct deposit and then boom, my bills. Fresh off the press. Didn't even get a chance to really enjoy my upcoming balance that I see. That's exactly what happens. This man really tried to walk out with a whole box of Stanley Cups, got mugged and mobbed by security, and I guess everybody decided they wanted to be a village this one time when they see injustice. Not any other time when y'all see injustice. Inside of Target specifically, because that's where the Karens love to thrive on. You know, but he walked away with something. He said, I ain't gonna leave empty-handed. I think he left, if I'm not mistaken, with at least one cup, maybe none. But you know what? I give him A for effort. That is a solid A for effort. That is, I'm coming in, I have a mission somewhat not really completed, but ain't nothing gonna stop nobody. Is this gonna be the last time this happens? Absolutely not. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a group, right? You can't just do one effort, and that's a big hefty guy right there, okay? He eats his Wheaties and some eggs in the morning. But you're gonna have a group. We're gonna have to start like planning a heist in order to steal the cups. That's how serious it is. So I hope it's worth it, you know? I hope after all that trouble that you really just like to look cute, drinking out of a tumbler, of a butt plug, again. Y'all see how big these things are? You see how the straw just be boop? It's like a hat on top of the, okay. That's all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Good luck to my fellow warriors, you know, out there fighting. Can't even say a good fight, a silly fight. Being stupid, might I add. But fighting a fight for these Stanley Cups. I hope it's worth it. I feel like at this point, you might as well just get the camouflage jacket, put on the war paint, and just go to town, babe. Yeah, I am gonna stay in the corner, like way far over there, with my tequila water bottle that has all these dents and marks, but she gets the job done, okay? And guess how much I paid for that? $23.90. No hassle, walked in, walked out. Not an injury in sight. But if you're going through all this trouble, again, I just hope that at the end of the day, maybe y'all are drinking water. And don't forget, because I made a video about that when y'all tried to cheat the whole water phase by making it anything but the H2O. So what are we doing? Quite literally, I need to know. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.